Alrighty. So I have been hard at work this evening trying to make a few upgrades to my stream. Just doing some house cleaning. So, very first thing you might notice before I go from my away screen or my stream starting soon screen is the title of my stream. I fleshed it out a little bit more. So I figured, you know, we're still calling it the nursing home and vanilla SMP, but I added the Minecraft version number because I realize when I'm watching like Minecraft videos, it's nice to know which version they're on just by the title.
Yeah.
And then I added a little bit at the end about how long we've been playing on the server. So it says the nursing home, Minecraft 1.14.4, vanilla SMP hard, 2.5 years in.
Yeah. That's
So
cool.
just-
Yeah. Maybe add private onto that as well. That's the only thing I can think of. Everything else looks good.
Yeah. Yeah, I might make some further tweaks to it. We'll see how it goes. I have all the commands, I think, pretty much calling everything private.
Yeah. It looks great though.
And I've also, when I switched to my stream, made a few visual upgrades, and you'll see momentarily. Added a couple little overlay options that I had kind of hinted at before.
Okay. Cool.
Alright.
Maybe by next weekend we can upgrade.
To 1.15.2.
Yeah. I'm still fucking around with villages and I'm hoping that Tuesday I'll just be able to knuckle down. It's been
Yeah.
like a really steep like learning curve. And it's not like been the easiest thing to actually, I guess, like learn how they work.
With spawning iron golems.
Not so much that, like it's more just getting the trading right. It's like, it used to be that like if you had farmers, they were the best villagers to have.
Mm-hmm.
But now there's a lot more variables, like with what are the best villages to have, and you know, how are the best ways to get emeralds, and some stuff's easier, but some stuff's also been made a lot more challenging, I guess.
Gotcha. Well, Minecraft, and seems like most games these days, will forever be in flux.
Yes.
So don't get too used to any mechanic, because it could change.
Like my pigment farm that's basically broken at this point.
It works a heck of a lot better than our Enderman farm.
Yeah, this is true. Did you want to go with us Skelly murdering today?
Yeah, I'd be happy to do some of that. I'm just gonna quickly scan around. So yeah, now that I have the screen live, I'll just point out the couple things. Not a whole lot's really changed. I mean, I moved my webcam feed to the top left corner because after doing it for Stardew, I realized it probably is also better for Minecraft because now you can actually see the effects I have on me, since those appear in the top right corner. And there's nothing in Minecraft that I think ever goes on the top left. And then put a little overlay thing around the webcam just to make it look a little bit better. A little bit, just not just a big rectangle on the screen. I mean, it's still a rectangle, but I don't know. I've been pining to have some kind of a little kind of graphic hugging the webcam feed. And then I also updated all of my, you know, when I get a new follower, new subscriber, bits. I finally retired the old cat pictures that I just threw in there on a whim one day, and added something that fits with the same theme of the stencil around the webcam.
Oh, nice.
So it'll look a little sleeker, a little nicer. Yeah.
Cool.
So that's it for now. I'm going to try to make a few other changes. You know, I need to figure out how I'm going to do the goals stuff that I mentioned, but at this point it is one step at a time. Just whatever I can find the time to do and happen to at least be able to get this first little batch of changes done today.
I need to go. They're looking good though. That'll be great. Like it'll just, yeah. Hopefully it works.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, you've obviously over 3 years. I've gone through this a couple of times. I just, you know, just need a little bit of change.
Yeah.
You know, I've liked the more minimalist, you know, just the webcam and just the watermark, but I feel like it's time to go back to having just a tad bit more. All right, so just looking at the terraforming progress I've made over here.
I need to go up to the pigman farm. So I'm gonna take some items, brewing doodads with me. Like some brewing stands and a lectern and stuff. And give the villagers up there a workstation, so hopefully they won't like remain permanently locked out for us.
Right. And I'm thinking maybe similar to what I did on our server last night. I wanna put a book and quill together, and just kind of put down a few ideas just to keep myself on task, and just to give myself an excuse to use the book and quill for something. At the very least, you know, go back and it'll serve as sort of a journal.
Yeah.
Okay, books. Oh, do I have any ink sacks anywhere? No idea where I might have ended up putting those. Do I have feathers up here? Man, I don't know if I have any feathers at all on my base. Like, have I ever killed a chicken in this world? I know I've killed chickens down below. And I know there's a bunch of feathers down there, too.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What was I making something that involved feathers the other day, and like I basically bred up a whole heap of chickens and killed them, solely for feathers. Can't even remember what it was.
Arrows? I mean...
Maybe?
What
Oh,
else?
firework.
Oh, that's right. I guess they are used in fireworks. Oh, I do have feathers over here. Oh my god. I have a lot. I only need one. Only one. Okay, I think I am going to need to go get some more squid ink because it looks like I turned it all into black dye. And for this, we actually need it to be in ink form, so down we go to kill squids. Oh yeah, and that's right, the pathway that I made. Yay! That's maybe another thing as I'm thinking about writing some things down. There's some follow-up items I'd love to do over here. Make a little cute little bridge over the river to your base. That'd be cool.
Wood.
Oh shit.
Oops.
Hello. Hello. Guess it's been a while since I've slept.
Phantoms.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got them. Suckers don't stand a chance. Oh. Gotcha. Alright, I don't need many squids. I just need a couple.
Oops.
Is the plural of squid squid or squids? I think I've asked this before.
I'm gonna go to Google because I'm not sure. Squad.
That's right, a squid squad.
Okay, so yeah, our villages are unlocked. I think.
Oh, since you put the workstations there?
Well, some of them are. Some are still like locked because like people have maxed out trades and then not, you know, refresh them.
Yeah, they need to have their time of the day to do their refreshes.
Yeah, but like, you know how like when you max out a trade and then you go back through and you trade with them again with a different item to like help them.
Yeah, I mean that's completely taken out now, right? Like they only replenish their trades when they work at a workstation now.
I think you've still got to do a little bit of that trading, but I'm not sure.
Well, because so the old way we know obviously was you get a trade locked out, and you have to just keep trading, but trade other items until eventually one of those trades will just reset all the trades, and they get the little green sparkles above their head. I'm pretty sure with Village and Pillage they took that out entirely, and you trade until they're locked out, and the only way for them to get unlocked out is for them to get to that time in the day where they go work at their workstation, and when they go work, it resets all of their trades.
Well, I hope that's the case, because yeah, a bunch of these guys have been
Should
traded.
be. So you just put some like brewing stands and lecterns behind them?
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't think you need a bed or anything. I'm pretty sure as long as you have... Because, yeah, how does that work in the nether? Are they...
Well, I think villagers can sleep in the nether, it's just like... But I'm also not really sure how daytime works in the nether either, because it doesn't really have a... day-night cycle.
Did any of them reset their trades when you did it, or they're all still sitting there with them locked?
The one with mending did, but I'm not sure if that one was always...
Okay.
like unlocked to start with. I just put them in there because they needed.
Cool.
But
Alright, well, I got my book and quill. That was nice and fast.
I think I'm gonna try and build a furnace XP farm because this is ridiculous.
Alright, so we're going to call this January 25th, 2020.
It's the 26th here today. It's technically Australia Day.
That's true. You're always... Not always. After midnight, you're on the same day as me. For a couple hours there. Alright, so... Go ahead.
Sorry. No, you go. It's all good.
I was just gonna start listing out a couple of the different things to get done. I'm gonna put number 1 though. Hunt wither skeletons. Number 2. Fight a wither. I mean, is that? All right. Maybe we'll hold off on that.
Gonna stick them under the end portal because
right.
I'm lazy, but
that's fine. I'll put lazily kill wither with an S in parentheses because if we get a lot, maybe we kill more than one.
Yeah. No, I don't know if it's been changed in 1.15 if we can still use the end portal method, so it would be nice to get as many as we can and kill them.
Yeah, I'd love to just have a nice stockpile of end crystals. They're not end crystals, you know what I'm saying. The nether star.
Yeah, so my little sister went to the Cook Islands recently, which is apparently on the US time zone. She's like, it was only 3 hours behind, but it was, 3 hours difference between Oz and where she was, but it was the day before. And like they left on the Friday night, got in on the Friday morning, and then when they got like, it got to like Friday 6 p.m. or something, and they're like, this is when we were technically boarding our flight because of the way that like the days
Yeah.
had changed.
Oh man.
So that was a bit of a trip. Particularly too because it was like 3 hours different, so it's not even like it was a massive change.
Yeah, that's always weird when you fly backwards across time zones and you leave at 6 and fly for 3 or 4 hours and arrive at 6. Where you, I've had that happen. Like when I've flown from DC, like all the way back to Phoenix, and it's like a 3-hour difference. Only like 1 hour actually. You know, I leave at 6 and I think I'm to Phoenix at like 7 because it's a 4-hour flight, slightly longer. So number 3, I have work on river between my base and Rasinka's.
Alright, well I'll give you a hand with that. Now I've got my tools mostly repaired.
Okay. And then number 4 was going to be... Oh, the end tunnel. On the end tunnel in the nether. And we'll do number 5. And obviously this is more... I'm not going to get to all 5 of these, but just for posterity... I want to keep my priorities straight. Work on terraforming. I'll just say work on my base. Keep it easy. Done. Let's go get
so
a
at this
item
stage
frame.
you're like officially done with WoW?
Possibly. I think I technically have a little bit of time left. I canceled my sub, but you know, they keep it going until the full time you've paid for has elapsed. We'll see. If I'm feeling in the mood, I might do 1 or 2 more streams, but as of right now, I don't know. Just kind of hit that wall with WoW, the same wall that I hit back in the day when I was like, the fun shininess has worn off.
I haven't been back on in like pretty much since the last time we played. But yeah, if you guys are done with it or whatever, I might just keep working. I really want my pony. Like that was basically the only thing I wanted out of WoW. So I'm like,
yeah, man, I wanted that too, and I think it just like once we hit 40, it just the grind. It's that kind of dead spot where we've kind of seen all the new things there were to see as far as like mechanics and jobs and spells and skills and yeah, there were the mounts, but it's kind of just more of the same until you get to 60, which when I first played it I was like ecstatic about because every zone was new and you know it still felt like there were surprises around every corner.
yeah.
But now, you know, having had that history of playing it in the past and just kind of knowing everything that is to come, I'm probably most, like, I remember the higher level zones most out of all of them because those would have been the most recent ones I played.
I have a question about like that. Like, I'm not saying that we do this or whatever, but how do you think you'd go playing Horde? Like, just because that would be a totally different, like, experience from playing...
Yeah, I mean, it definitely would give a little more, like, a little more novelty to it. You know, there are a couple of zones that you pretty much never go in with Alliance, that you'd get to do. So, you know, who knows? Maybe the itch will come back and I'll decide to resub at some point. Obviously, I played for like 2 years and quit.
Yeah.
And I did come back many, many years later, so it's not totally off the table.
Yeah.
Alright, let me see. Where should I put this? I want it to be nice and visible. I really like my cake thing here. I never want to I never want to take that down.
How about if I promise to do you one for your next birthday? And that way it's just sort of like this perpetual thing, like you just slowly eat it through the year or whatever till December.
That
And
works
then
for
a
me.
new one magically reappears.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yes. Alright, well, you know what? I'm gonna just put this by my bed, I guess. Yeah, there's just not like a good central spot to put this thing here.
Oh. Can I go back to Christmas and grab some fire resistance potions and then I guess I'll come see you?
Awesome. Well, I guess I'm going to start with the first of my tasks. We'll be continuing to work on that river because I think that's what I was working on last time, and it's a natural extension of the task of making that path up to my base.
Yeah.
So I'm going to just pop down there and keep digging things out, and then eventually I'll come back through with some buckets.
We'll give you a hand with that. I just want some fire potions for when we eventually venture into the nether.
Okay.
So I managed to injure myself at work, which has not been the greatest of
Yeah, you were
things.
mentioning that last night. Sorry to hear that. That sucks.
The injury itself is not too, like, painful. Well, it kind of is. It depends on what I can do, but, like, it's just made work fucking, like, so bad. Because they won't let me do anything. They've taken my weekends off me. Like, I didn't work this weekend, which has been a bit of a mindfuck.
Really, man, I'm used to jobs like you get injured and they're trying to get you to keep doing shit even though, I don't know. I feel like wherever I've worked, it's always like, oh, we're short-staffed and can you just, do this anyway and risk further injury because we don't want to call anyone else in and pay other people more.
I know. It's kind of a frustrating thing, but, like, I've basically lost a week's wages this month by not working the weekends. Like, it's...
That's shitty.
Like, it's getting really expensive, and, like, I'm capable of doing stuff. But I just... My thing is, too, I had a heap of stuff planned for the end of February, and, like, the only way any of that is going to happen is if I get a bunch of weekends between now and then. But that doesn't seem like... So...
Right.
Not really sure what I'm going to do about that, but...
Well, how long is the recovery period for the injury?
Well, they're saying that it could be up to a month.
Ouch.
So it will hit literally right in the...
And what's the precise injury again?
I've done something in my elbow, like, they're not 100% sure. I've been going to physio, but they reckon that if it's still playing up this Thursday, then they're gonna send me off to get scanned. I actually initially wanted to get scanned when I first, like, ultrasounded when I first did it, but they didn't want to pay for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've got to go and have an ultrasound done. And from there, if it's not healing, then we'll make a decision. But they reckon either soft tissue or tendon damage to something with my elbow. I can move it fine, but the minute there's any, like, pressure or weight or resistance, like, say, opening a door handle, can be kind of painful.
Man.
Like, if you're opening a door handle and it kind of, like, tweaks a little bit, or it,
Oh, yeah. As someone who is aging, I could say I've noticed with, like, things like wrists and elbows just how sensitive they can start to be to, like, something that's, like, slightly too heavy. It's like, oh shit, my wrist is, like, having shooting pains now, and oh, elbows and wrists. Better not fuck those things up, because we need them a lot.
And you have a, like, computer-based job too, where you're typing constantly and that kind of shit, I'm assuming. So, like, they're really easy things to fuck up.
They are. Okay, so I was thinking of having a little overhang here on part of it. I just think it'd be cool to have like a little river that winds all the way through here. Try to make it look somewhat natural.
Oh shit, yeah.
Maybe.
Oh, there's my shitty house that I can't figure out how to make the roof on.
Oh, let me see what you're saying.
There's a cave here. Oops.
Oh, in the side of my little mountain.
Yeah, it's kind of
Yeah.
cute. We might keep that if we can.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think those kinds of features always look really nice.
What if we had a waterfall here? Like we left this bit higher and had the water coming down.
Well, let's take a look at that. Okay, so because yeah, I want this river. I want to make this river literally come all the way through. If you come back all the way over here, there's another little segment. I'd love to even connect this just so that it wraps all the way around. And then sorry, go ahead.
Did you make this wider here?
Did I?
Yeah.
No, I don't think that was me.
Okay, well that's kind of weird. I was like, what happened here?
Yeah, someone obviously did something here. I don't think it was me. Maybe if I did, it was a long time ago.
Well, could we still leave this bit, like, we'll make this bit deeper, and we'll get rid of these trees, maybe put it one across, but I would really love to have it just, like, get here and then just kind of drop down a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, I do think that would look cool.
So,
I'm just trying to figure out the elevation differential, because this is down here, and then the body of water here. Yeah, actually, I think that does work pretty well.
So we could like fill it up to say this height up here. Have it quite a wide.
Yeah, I'm all for that. I think that'd be awesome. I think having like elevation changes with little water features, I think really makes them look a lot cooler.
Yeah. We'd basically, I think, have to backfill right to the wall. But yeah, I think that's definitely something that would be really cool to do.
Yeah. Well, I killed those 2 trees. I'm going to start... Or, well, not start. I'm going to continue digging around here. Let's kill some of these.
I'm just going to try and get some apples because I need them for the trading hall. So, one frustrating thing that I have discovered in all of my villager research, if I convert these into zombies and then convert them back, I will get the 1 diamond trade thing, but nobody else will. Which kind of sucks a little bit.
Yeah,
so,
I'm not too worried about it.
Or the 1 emerald thing. So what I was actually planning on doing is I will set the trading hall and everything up, and I'll get Sierra, because I think he was going to help me with it anyway. And then maybe just have all of the books in there and charge like 2 emeralds for them to cover the what it cost me to like trade for them and stuff.
Okay.
So like you just take one out of the box and you just leave like 2 emeralds or an emerald or something. I haven't quite worked it out. I figure 2 is fair because it's going to take me a fair bit of trading to get them to the point where it's like, like yes, the trades initially, or the trades finally only cost me an emerald, but it took me quite a few emeralds to get to that point.
Yeah.
But
well, awesome. I look forward to this villager palooza that we will soon have.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I just need to figure out the design. There's a lot of like ones that have a heap of extra redstone and just rails and like all sorts of shit attached to them, and I don't need that much like fancy stuff.
Yeah. here. I want to kind of do a little bit of terraforming on this little hilltop here. Let's do something like this. Yeah, I think I do want to have that little bit of an overhang there. Terraforming is hard sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like I want it to look a certain way, but I just don't have that artistic skill to just make what I see in my mind's eye become a reality.
I was actually showing Dad some of the stuff we did on, I was doing on Minecraft the other day, and he was very, like, interested in, like, it was like a pixel art, and he was quite, like, intrigued by, like, the blocks and the way in which it all kind of,
I made him a bed on the floor.
Okay, hold on one sec. Sorry about that. My wife was just giving me a status update on the children. Anyway, yeah, what were you I'm sorry, what were you saying?
just like about how the blocks and stuff work, like in developing like detail, and how it's quite a limiting canvas in some ways, but quite a, I guess, a broad one in others.
Yeah, I mean, definitely true. I think it's awesome how much you can do with the restrictive elements you have. Like, it's like they give you just enough for you to be able to get super, super creative and do things you would not expect to be able to do. But you have to, like, work at it to figure out how to use the right blocks the right way.
Scale is something that I struggle with a lot.
Oh, me too. Like, I really want to start... I really like building giant things, but as the scale gets larger, it becomes so much harder to actually make them look good.
Yeah, and then like there's a certain amount of small scale that's just like so difficult as well.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Reaper of Digging, a new subscriber? What? Is this for real? Thank you so much. Who is Reaper of Digging? That's cool. I'm happy I got to see my new subscriber alert in action.
That's fancy.
Yeah. Oh, that looks really good. I like it. And it's nice and centered. I don't know. So the one other thing that I'm thinking of adding is bringing back some of the persistent text on the screen, but I'm struggling to find a very clean way to do it. I don't want to have all just the floating white text that I had before. I want it to be kind of in these sort of like overlay panels, if I can get away with it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
maybe not in like italicized letters either.
Yeah, I would
Really hard to read.
Ideally, I would find a stencil or something that would have like a recommended font or a specific font that comes with it that is just kind of engineered to work. Yeah, thank you. Again, Reaper, welcome. And then not much else besides that. I mean, once I get the overlay stuff figured out, I think the last piece is just to come up with some kind of compelling subscriber and follower goals. You know, my old school follower goals were always the shrine on my other server and just continuing to build that out, but I think something like that becomes harder and harder to do. I mean, I could do something similar, but maybe just have it be unique items each time and not necessarily in increasing complexity like I was doing before.
Maybe not with all of the signs too.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm just, you know, do I lean into the more vulgar side of the streams? And I mean, I seriously had, you know, a very juvenile thought, and one of them was I could build, like, at certain subscriber goals, I could just, like, build a field of giant penises in Minecraft or something. I don't know. That'd be cute. I'm sure it would be super off-putting for a lot of people, but...
I'm not sure, like, I feel like if growth is, like, your goal, maybe not so much just because it technically is not good as far as terms of service go, like...
No, I know. Yeah, I think 3 or 4 years ago, I think it would have been fine, but yeah, I do notice more and more. You just, yeah, that kind of stuff is harder to not raise the wrong, the wrong eye. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna lean into the juvenile side too much, but it would be, I'd like to find something clever, cute, funny, something that's not completely just lame, and something a little unique, I guess.
I've just been filling this in. I haven't, like, abandoned the river efforts at all. I just wanted to get this full.
Okay.
I'm not sure what you could do. Maybe, like... maybe some form of pixel art or something?
Yeah, that is a thought I actually did have. And it's not a bad idea. Like, it's something that's achievable, and it is actually pretty fun. Trying to build pixel art.
You could start another giant tree, and for every however many followers you add more branches to it.
Like a family tree.
I
A
guess.
Zeus family tree.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it would. Well, I'll keep thinking about it, but yeah, basically I want to go back to that, and then follower goals as well. One of the ones I had was actually a more, you know, more standard type of goal, or type of reward, or whatever you want to call it, and that is to, on the subscriber side, like, let's say the goal is 25 subscribers. Like, when I hit it, have the subscribers all vote for a specific game that I stream for the next week or something like that. I think obviously I'd have to limit it somehow, maybe come up with multiple choice options.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we'd have to have some way to make sure there's a consensus and not just 25 different suggestions.
Yeah. Would you go back to maybe having, like, a some sort of another server?
No. Nope, don't have enough time to juggle another server. I'm definitely... whatever changes I'm making are really more on the just aesthetic side, and, you know...
yeah.
Growth would be great, but it's not my primary goal. I think my primary thing is... it's more you know, I want to embrace if I'm going to be streaming and putting this out there. There's some obvious things that I can do to just make it a little more entertaining and interesting for others.
Yeah.
You know, I've tended to have a little more of a selfish outlook, like, hey, I'm just doing this to play video games and have fun, and I think that's been fine. But now I want to balance that a little bit with, like, still gonna do all of that, but I'll make it a little less unbearable for for certain people. Now we wanted to raise this up, right?
Well, I was kind of gonna try and keep the river, like the bottom of the river.
Oh, you want it deeper? Okay.
Sorry, I didn't realize that what you were doing.
Okay.
I was thinking, like, if it stayed, we actually raise up the height of the water, so the water may end up like being at this level.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
then when
I
it
gotcha.
goes down.
Okay. Well, let me at least. I'll take this down, and I'll take 2 more levels down with it.
Sorry, I didn't realize that this was what was.
It's all good.
You just sort of looked over and suddenly there's like a wall of turf there, and I was like, what happened?
Very, very easy to take this down thanks to this insane shovel.
Yeah. I feel bad though, because you've obviously got a heap of work.
No, that's alright. Well, I am gonna leave it. I mean, it needs to get, I think, a little bit shallower as we get over here, so the waterfall works more. So, actually, let's do something like this. Okay, I think that'll work. Alright.
Alright, so that's
Bring
hitting.
that down a little bit.
I think it's okay now, it just gives it that like narrower, shallower part here. I just like the idea of having these like fuller, deeper, and raising the water level up a fair bit.
Yeah.
Just to give it that.
Totally understand. Oh, I know this will be cool. We'll have this kind of merge in with it over here. This little pool that's coming out of this sort of cave area.
Yeah, that was one thing that I really did want to keep just because it looks so awesome.
Okay, so now this will be a little bit deeper, and we might even, at the very bottom, maybe even go a little bit deeper here. Just kind of have a center point down the river that Alright, I hate to lose all this dirt. I'm gonna go pick some of this up.
I would have, I just didn't have any room in my inventory anymore.
Yeah. I realize just how much I've been using dirt. This is too good of an opportunity to get a bunch more dirt to let any of it despawn. Okay, there we go. A little bit more here. Don't need that. Okay, we don't need this coal ore. And we don't need... What else do I not need? Certainly don't need that.
I've actually been driving my boss so crazy with this whole arm injury thing because I'm not really sure what I can do till I start trying to do it. Like some stuff that you'd think they'd be fine with really hurts, and then other stuff which I thought would be quite painful is fine. So it's like, can you do this thing? And it's just like, And then he gets grumpy with me because I like haven't, you know, got a proper answer for him or anything, and it's just like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Almost everyone goes through an injury at some point. I hope there be some sympathy.
Yeah.
You don't strike me as someone that would be sitting there milking their injury and
No.
yeah, that's where I can understand. Like if there's someone that, you know, there are those types of people that get injured and then, you know, it's just like all you hear from them throughout that duration is just woe is me, oh.
Yeah, I think it's interesting though, because like the guys there don't generally report stuff. Like I had one of the guy, had the whole health and safety guy go to me, geez, you have a lot of needle stick injuries, and I'm like, no, not really. I'm just one of the like, I actually am one, like a lot of the guys just straight up don't report them or won't, you know, because it's like, oh, they got injured, you know, like it's just this whole thing with them. So I'm not really sure. I don't know, it's kind of, it's a weird fucking place to work sometimes. Like one of my co-workers was in quite a traumatic situation where he got trapped and basically had an animal on top of him. And like people were giving him shit because he got like PTSD from it. Like,
yeah.
you know, like it's kind of. So I don't actually know what anyone thinks. I'm just there, like I'm just gonna look after myself. Like fuck you guys,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah. Well, fuck what they think.
Yeah.
Who cares?
But it is definitely quite interesting. Can you get ghost water blocks? Because that's what I feel like's going on over here.
You're saying it looks like there's ghost water blocks?
Yeah. As in, I pulled a block of water out and it just never refilled.
Oh.
So there's literally just a square of water missing for some reason.
I've had that happen before too. I don't know what the cause is. Doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it when it's happened for me.
It doesn't seem to want to refill. I just,
Well, anyway, that reminded me of I watched at one point some small amount of this fucking train wreck of a show called Ice Road Truckers on, I think it was on the History Channel. Such a stupid show, and it's, you know, a reality show about dudes that drive semis down the iciest, most treacherous roads and, you know, over frozen lakes up in Alaska and shit. And, you know, of course, being a reality show, they have to, like, make there be stakes and, you know, add drama. And, you know, typical dudes trying to be tough dudes. A guy, like, legitimately gets frostbite and, you know, on his foot and can barely drive and is like, dude, I have to stop driving. I need to, like, get my foot taken care of. And all the other guys, you know, typical, oh, he's just being a pussy. He can't handle a little bit of frostbite on his foot. And, like, the people were getting just so fucking angry. And it's like, dude, frostbite is some serious shit. Like
he
don't
could lose his foot over
yeah,
it.
you can get that shit amputated. That's not something to be a tough guy about. Get that shit taken care of. Like, losing a foot, there's nothing badass about losing a foot.
No, well that's kind of like pretty much what my coworkers are like. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
I'm sure they're
and I
very
just-
manly. Very manly.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Alright. Taking all this dirt back. Got lots of extra dirt from all of this. That's nice. Gravel, some iron.
Just gonna keep filling in this river as much as I can. I'll try and leave the part where the creek drops down because I feel like we might want to put some rock or something there as like to identify the waterfall.
Okay. Well,
Well, I figure where there's a waterfall, it's all gonna be rock, isn't it? Like.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, it would make sense. Here, I'll bring a little bit of smooth stone so we can play around with that. Maybe some cobblestone slabs too.
Oh, there's all this weird shit going on with this water. I can't work out where the like not source block is. Oh, that fixed it.
Just start spamming shit.
Yeah.
Alright, food. More food. Raw salmon. Cooked cod. We'll take...
Gonna need to get some pickles for in here too.
Light up the river.
Yeah, I don't really want a bunch of drowned, you know, on my doorstep.
Yeah. Now, do we, on the other side, there is this spot of bamboo that prevents this river from connecting to the other river. Do we want to fix that? Do we want them all to connect so it's one nice, big, long, windy river that we could ride boats down?
Yeah, that sounds cool. We should do that.
Okay. Alright, we're coming back down.
I'm gonna have to go along and retorch a lot of this. Yeah.
Okay, and yeah, let's just kind of cut these back. And maybe we will
Mum got
cut
me
this
like a
back.
little USB fan thing for Christmas and it's like legitimately the best thing ever.
Oh yeah, those little things are cool. Okay, I am going to start messing around with this water here. Just pick a spot to start. Let me get a source block. Ugh. 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 There we go. Got it.
The 1.16 update's gonna be cool, even if it will break my pigment farm.
Yeah. I embrace every update in this game. Just having change. And I feel like the worst change we've ever experienced in Minecraft hasn't really been that bad at all. Like, occasionally there are certain things they change that are like, oh, it was kind of better the way it was before, but it's usually not that bad. I struggle, other than, I've heard some people just do not like the combat update. I haven't really heard of anything else that really any significant amount of people have had issue with.
There hasn't been major like redstone changes or anything like that really, like
Well, and they seem pretty good at kind of listening to the community and tweaking things, when they do. Because there have been those few cases where they've kind of screwed something up that worked a certain way and everybody did it certain things because it worked that way, and then it broke their entire worlds, and
yeah.
they seem like they've always
Well,
gone back
things
and fixed that.
Like the pigment farm. There are a heap of the Minecraft science community, I guess is probably the easiest way of describing them, who are just like, hey, that's a bad idea, can we please not, can you not do that? And they did kind of fix it. I actually think that the problems we're having with our current pigment farm are more to do with mob, like, tracking or AI or whatever. I don't think it's so much anything that they actually did in terms of like the pigmen getting aggro. I actually think that the problems that our pigmen farm for whatever reason are having are because the pigmen don't, like, their pathfinding ability is different. In some way, but I'm not really sure why. What is on here?
Well, I noticed, you know, like one of the other just very subtle things I noticed, like with our Enderman farm, was that after a certain update, they started being able to damage you when you're, you know, if you're pressed all the way against it, hitting them, they actually would start to attack you, whereas before, it's like they couldn't see that you were there. So that makes me feel like there was some like fundamental thing they tweaked under the hood that had a couple side effects. One being the pigmen not pathfinding right, and the other one being that the Endermen see you through stuff they couldn't previously see you through.
Yeah. I'm gonna take this water level up by 1 more, I think.
I don't know why the water does this sometimes. It just wants to go in one weird angle.
Yeah, no.
There we go.
We're getting fish spawning, yeah, which is kind of cool.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Does this count as a river?
Apparently.
Oh yeah, it does. Wow. Even though there's no water, this is... I mean, you could kind of tell it was sort of carved through the mountains like it was part of the rest of the river that was filled up with water.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
No. One annoying thing about my arm is that it's kind of put my job search on hold for a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Well...
Also, I have this thing about not starting gym on like the 1st of January, like when I have New Year's resolutions, because I feel like that's just bad luck. Whereas like if you start later on in the month, you're more likely to commit to it because it wasn't quite a New Year's resolution.
Yeah. I've never done New Year's resolutions. They've always seemed ridiculous to me. It's just like if there's something I really want to do, and it takes me a New Year's resolution to do it, it's probably not something I'm gonna actually follow through on.
Yeah, I think they're good for some stuff. Like I like to use them to like kickstart things, but I never really actually start them on New Year's.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure everybody's different. You know, we all need some little psychological tricks to kick our butts into gear.
Gym memberships are generally cheaper in January.
Smart.
But it's kind of like put paid to those plans too, because I was actually gonna like try and do like more like weights-based stuff, which is not particularly easy to do when you only have one arm that's like kind of functioning.
Yeah.
No, I want to get, like, if I'm going to be, like, losing weight, I want to be building up a heap of muscle so the skin's got something to, like, stick to. Because I remember the last time I went really nuts and lost a heap of weight, I ended up quite, like, loose in places, and I don't really want to do that again.
Yeah. Okay, what have I done wrong here? Is it this one? Where, oh where could my baby be?
I remember learning that song in like primary school and I was like, God, this is a depressing fucking song to be teaching to like 12-year-olds. Not even that. Like we're probably like 10.
Yep. Sure is. Okay, awesome. Now we can get this up one more level.
But also to give you an idea for the times, one of the songs we did for like our preppy, like our first year, thing was Achy Breaky Heart. Like we all danced to that.
Oh god.
I know.
I hate
Looking
that
back,
fucking
it was
song.
so cringe. Yeah, it was just like because you know 6-year-olds really appreciate Billy Ray Cyrus's fucking.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's good music to teach a child. Good, simple, not complex music that's easy to understand and means nothing. I don't have nice things to say about country music.
No, well, my general thoughts on country is that like 90% of the time it's either his dog, his truck, or his lover who suffered some like horrible fate or is breaking his heart or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, that's basically the whole genre.
Yeah, not a lot of sophistication in there.
Occasionally it's his horse, but... Oh, water is so much fun to place, not...
Ooh, there we go. I do love it when I place like a critical water block and then it just chain reactions
Twice.
the whole thing and it all looks beautiful in the end.
Yeah.
Oh my god, another weird phantom block.
Yeah,
Fixed.
I'm gonna log out in a second, like, see if that restores a bunch of the ones I've got happening over here.
Yeah, I'm just fixing them by just quickly placing a block and breaking it and then it fills in and life is good.
Okay, so that's a way of doing it. I hadn't even thought of that. I was just gonna...
Yeah. Turns it into only a minor inconvenience. Alright. River.
I love that there are things spawning in this
I know.
already.
That's the one good place to build a river is in a river biome. Okay, and now we're actually gonna go even one level higher than this.
Oops.
Oh man, that means I need to go back in here and elevate this whole little cave.
I might just put some temporary dirt blocks so it can go over here though. Just quickly.
For
So
your
I've got
achy
one more
breaky
level.
heart.
One more level to go.
One more achy breaky to go. I don't
Yeah.
even know what that fucking word means. I remember that song from an Alvin and the Chipmunks album. They did a Alvin and the Chipmunks country album and they had Billy Ray Cyrus on.
All I can ask is why.
I don't know. It wasn't one of their better albums.
I mean, do Alvin and the Chipmunks have like... I wouldn't have thought any of their albums would have been very good.
I don't know. Some of it was pretty clever. Like they actually like do the songs right in their little chipmunk voices.
I mean, admittedly, one of the hot guys from Criminal Minds is actually one of the voices of the Chipmunks. So like,
Oh,
That's
one of today's the new chipmunk voices with
yeah.
Justin Long and I don't remember who the original chipmunk voices were. I don't know if they were. I don't think they were like known actors.
Well, Matthew Gray Gubba Is one of them? He plays Dr. Reed on Criminal Minds. At one point he was dating Taylor Swift.
Are these,
Or hanging out with her.
is this the live action Chipmunks with Jason Lee you're talking about?
Like the little animated ones that like exist in, I guess, the real world. I'm not sure. Maybe that's live action,
Okay.
as far as they're concerned.
Yeah, I guess I'm a little behind on my Chipmunk.
You played Simon, anyway.
Well, because they made the live action movies with like David Cross and Jason Lee played Dave, and yeah, I wasn't sure if they kept making cartoons as well after that, or if they switched entirely to live action. I don't know why they decide. I just don't understand the big push for live action everything.
Me neither.
I mean, Chipmunks certainly did not need a live action movie. If anything, it made it way worse because it just highlighted the height differential
Absurdity.
between a human and a fucking squirrel, or a chipmunk. Sorry, chipmunk. And it's like in the cartoon, it just works because they're like, they're basically the size of kids. Dave is an adult. He's got his chipmunks, and when they stand up next to him, they're about as tall as a kid would be. But then they turn it into live action, and it's like they don't know. It's like, oh man, do we make them tiny chipmunks, or do we make them freakishly huge anthropomorphic chipmunks? And I think they went more the tiny route, because I seem to remember some scenes with them climbing all over certain humans.
But I mean, you've got things like fucking Stuart Little too, which I always found to be a most bizarre sort of a
Yeah, I've never been a Stuart Little fan.
movie.
Okay, let's go ahead and start getting this. Oh, come on, don't do this to me, water. Don't do your little water games. Okay, good. Beautiful. This is gonna be a really, really beautiful river. God, look at all these fish, man. They're just like, thank you for making a river for us.
Habitat. Ooh, I've got to go feed ponies in 20 minutes.
Okay. Well, look at that. We got ourselves a little river here.
We do.
All right. We're going to keep making it look nicer. Reaper of Digging says, it's all about money. That's absolutely right. Of course it's all about money. If it wasn't about money, the second whoever stood up in a boardroom meeting and said, let's redo the Chipmunks in live action and let's make Jason Lee the star. That person would have been punched in the face and sent packing. Now,
I wouldn't have done anything because he probably deserved it.
now Jason Lee, maybe he's redeemed himself. Like, I know there was a period there where he was one of those renowned Scientologist types.
Oh God, was he one of those?
He was one of those.
I don't think we need to go up any higher.
No, I think we're at a good level now.
There's this pond here with this random tree above it too. I'm not really sure what to do with it.
Where is that?
Yeah, right on this river bend. I wonder if we just open the whole thing up.
Are you talking back on the other side? Oh, you're over here. Okay. I
Above
see.
the waterfall.
Okay, which part? This?
This.
I'd say that's your call. You know, since this is part of, I think, your island here, you decide whatever
Yeah.
you want to do with it.
I think that tree needs to go if nothing else.
Okay.
Because, you know, it's floating. And I have strong feelings about floating trees.
Yeah.
Also, we're filling in down there now too as well. Cool. I'll come give my hand.
Yep.
Whee, waterfall.
Yep, and I'll, you know, once we get the water in, I'll definitely go through and spend some time trying to make the terrain look nicer, adding stone where it needs to be added, and so on and so forth.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind getting rid of any granite or diorite that's in the walls either.
Yeah. Totally.
Diorite I don't mind so much, but I find granite to be just not a very nice block.
Yeah. Yeah, it needs to be used in the right way. Alright, do we want to dig out the floor of this a little bit too, or do we want to leave it super shallow like this?
I actually don't mind it being super shallow like this.
Okay.
It's up to you though.
Yeah, we'll start with this. See how we like it by the time we're done. Okay, awesome. Let's go
So
take a
now
look
we
at
need
this.
to go and get rid of this bamboo forest, I'm guessing.
Yep, I think that's...
I wonder who planted this.
I don't know. Well, I've got lots up top, and
Yeah.
we can always put it back and like just put it along the shoreline around here if we want.
Yeah. Sleepy time.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start killing these.
I need to empty out my inventory or I'm not going to be able to pick any of it up.
Oh, I got plenty of room. So, I'm hoping Optifine updates soon. It's been a little while, you know, it's been a month and... almost a month and a half since 1.15, and I have yet to see even a preview version of Optifine.
Yeah. I wonder if something in the guy who's created its life has changed and that's why there's not.
Yeah. That's amazing to me to think that it's still only one person. I mean, it's such a critical thing that literally everyone uses. Like millions upon millions of people. That...
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just wondered if maybe like he's having a particularly busy day, a busy period of time at work, or working a bunch of extra overtime, or just, you know, new kid, or
Yep.
kids are sick, or, you know, like just shit like that.
Yeah. That was fun. I like that constant sound of falling bamboo. Oh wow, my bamboo is maxed. Hold on, let me go store this. Still can't believe we did that fucking tree. Mostly me, but I'll let you guys take a little bit of the credit because you did help a little.
Oh, we decorated it at least.
That's right. All right. Let's join this river with the other river. I didn't
One of my coworkers keeps trying to talk me into buying a PlayStation. Just like, oh, I kind of want one, but probably for the amount of use it's gonna get, it's like,
Yeah. I mean, the only reason I ended up getting an Xbox One, like I have a PlayStation and I haven't played it in over a year. I mean, it's when I play, I'm usually streaming and playing games on PC, and playing a lot of Nintendo Switch because it's easier to play that with the kids because it's got all the games they like. Not just that, it's more that just that it has all the games they like. So it was really like the 4K Blu-ray player that tipped me over the edge. That and wanting to play Red Dead Redemption and wanting to play it on my couch in comfort.
yeah. Oh, I so want to play it, but it's just like I don't want to pay $140 because I would buy like the, you know, the fancy one, or the, not necessarily the fancy one, but I'd buy like the, you know, deluxe edition or whatever.
Oh yeah?
It's like I'm not paying that much money for like a game that's still having a heap of comments on it or reviews on it saying how poorly optimized it is. Like I just...
And what you said you would get the deluxe edition?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Oh, just all the like extra shit that comes in it. I think there's even like an extra breed or whatever.
Oh. I never bother with any of that stuff unless it comes with like DLC and, you know, a significant extra content.
Well,
that isn't like cosmetic stuff.
There is a fair bit of like, you know, DLC or whatever in the deluxe one. I forget what it is exactly because it's been a while since I looked at it.
Is there actually any DLC for the single player, or is it all for the multiplayer?
I think it's for both. Again, it's been like a little while since I looked at it. I just went, no, it's too...
Yeah.
You know, like... The other thing is too that even like the normal or the non one is still like $90. Like, you know.
Yeah, those exchange rates are pretty bad.
Well, it's still a ridiculous amount of money to be spending on something. It's not quite right, and not even quite right in a way that you would enjoy, like, fixing it or dealing with it, or...
Yeah.
You know, like, you spend $90 on some sort of, like, hobby item that you've got to restore, like, that's okay, fine, fair enough, like...
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on with this water. I've tried clicking in multiple spots, and I can't figure out where the... flowy thing is coming from.
Oh, I got one of them. No, that fixed a bunch of it. Almost there. Hold on. One more. Haha!
Yay! Nice.
Okay, and then we got a little bit more over here somewhere. Oh, got that one too.
Squid.
Sweet.
Nice.
There, let's just have that kind of come out a little bit more there. Alright. Awesome.
Well, that's cool. We've got a fair bit of terraforming done now. Man,
Yeah.
there's still birch trees on my island. So this path, where does it come down? Here.
Yeah, so my thought was if we do a bridge somewhere like right across here. I don't know that I would do it diagonally, but that'd be a possibility.
It'd look awesome though.
It would work pretty well. And yeah, do just a little, you know, maybe come down to like here and then do a little arched drawbridge that goes over.
I actually quite like the height of just having it the same height as the ground. Like having it a fair way above the river. Like maybe there's this hint of a suggestion that every now and then the river floods.
Okay. But yeah, Here, let me show you a little bit of what I was kind of thinking of here. We'll just do like one little block. So let's say if we did start it from right here. Kind of, I'm just curious if we could achieve some kind of a nice arch if we did something like this. I mean, a lot easier to do when you're not going diagonal. And then, what's our level there? Is this where we started? Yes, I think so.
I'm unfortunately gonna have to disappear. I'll probably be about an hour longer. Just
Okay.
because ponies.
Cool.
I'll be right back there.
Sounds good.
See ya.
See you soon. There we go. That's a little bit of an idea of what it could potentially be like. Anyway, we'll just leave that there for now. Hopefully it's not too terribly ugly. God, how do we want this waterfall to look? You know, should it be like just a sheer drop? Should it be gradual? Okay, let's just think about something like this. All right. So we look down. Yeah, I think I want to get rid of this bottom part at least. There we go. Fixes that up. Okay, and then... Oops, nope. Okay, get that a little more stony. Yeah, waterfalls are tricky in Minecraft. It's hard to make them look good. Ah, see, that messed it up. Yeah, we definitely want that out of there. It's like, I don't know, does that make it a little too shallow? going to need to do that. Turn those into source blocks. Okay, let's go back up here now. And how do we want to fix this? Okay, so what we ultimately need to do is stop this. Oh, hey, Mr. Iron Golem, thank you. Where? I swear I heard another one. Where are you? Where are you? Okay. Do I really want this over here? Okay, I'm gonna just... I think what I need to do if I want this to go right is I need to go that way. Okay, this might actually work. Dude. Why? Why? Okay. Go back up here. And you know what? I'm actually thinking this needs to go too. And we need to replace that with that. No! I think I screwed up. Okay, hold on. I swear, this is a lot harder than it looks. At least for me. Going to happen. Let's put this here. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna remove these. I don't like those. Okay, I'm gonna leave it right like that. I think that's good enough. Let's go sleep in my bed and stop these stupid phantoms from getting me. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break too. I need to grab some water real quick. Be right back. Alright, I'm all back. Ready to go. Okay. Let's go up here. Let's maybe look at things from right here. Oh, shit. Oh, do I see a little spot? I do. Oh, nailed it. Nope. Awesome. Sweet. Look at that. I'm having some real good luck here. I'm sure this thing is totally calm. Don't want any rapids. I guess this thing can stop right here. I don't know that it makes sense for it to go any further. Yep, not really. I think that is about a good natural endpoint for that river. Sweet. Okay, so something I want to do. Smooth this out a little bit. This is a little too straight here. So let's go like... Okay, there, I think that fixes that. And then over here, this is just a little... Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's go look at this again. Let's see if that looks a little better. Yeah, definitely looks nicer. Let's go look at it from this angle. Yeah, I think that works as far as the river goes. There might be some more, minor terraforming, maybe a little bit of foliage we'll put around there. I mean, it's like if you're gonna have a river, you got to have some trees and maybe some sugar cane, some bushes and stuff near the water. Or maybe I can go. So we'll get some bamboo. I'll at least put a few of these in, just sparsely placed. This song is one of the best video game songs of all time. This is from Donkey Kong Country. Aquatic ambience. Alright, that'll at least make things a little bit interesting. There. Yeah, really pleased with all of that. Okay, let's shift gears to our next task. I think working on that river was a success. It's looking good. Actually, you know what? Before I say that, I'm gonna take the sugarcane right down here. May as well do a little bit of this now. Definitely a lack of torches here. Oops. I think I did some terraforming around here and that's why. Two of those right next to each other. And one here. Okay. Now I'm switching gears. So I had to get a little bit of that done. Okay, so for now, I am going to switch gears to terraforming in my base. I'm going to keep building those little hills we were building before. So let me run up to my chest room and get the materials I need. I'm going to need cobblestone for kind of building up the bulk of these little ridges, and then a bunch of dirt to put on top. We'll save the dirt for later though. Granite, gravel, stone and cobblestone. Okay, water bucket. See how I'm doing with my buckets. Nope, I think I have them all in my ender chest. Let's just go ahead and replenish those while I'm thinking about it. Oh, it was not that one. Oops. Oh, look at that. We have 2 spare beacons here. 6 dragon heads. Nice. Okay. Give myself just a tiny bit of extra room. And let's go. Oh, you know what? Let me just sleep again real quick. May as well start off with a freshly reset phantom timer. Oh man, I haven't heard this song in a while. This is one of the weirdest Final Fantasy X songs because it's such a jarringly different kind of song. I see you creepers. Wow, so they were up on the chorus tree, huh? Okay. Wow, this really got covered in snow. Alright, so I think we were in the process of building this part out now. We were going to keep going this way. Okay, and I'm going to keep this little... You know what? No, I think I'm going to close this off. Take care of this whole thing. We'll have a nice coat of dirt that's going to come over this. Actually, yeah, I'm going to just fill this up on this side too. What a weird song, huh? Alright, so we're gonna just start widening this out. There's gonna be a whole lot. So if we look at this little ridge that I'm building here, we want this to go really all the way around. I want to be able to have this whole top of this range of hills, and I want to be able to like kind of scoop little pieces out of it and just have this like consistent ridge all the way around the outside. So that's what I'm aiming for. It's definitely going to take some time for it to all come together. I'm going to build out the bulk of it with cobblestone, then we'll do passes with dirt. Yeah, let's just kind of extend this. I want this to end up having as much of a natural feel as possible when it's all said and done. Just this like this fucking super vertical ridge line. I want it to look like, you know, almost like this whole area is a little bit of a caldera or something. I wish I knew how to make this, like, more entertaining. We're just building the foundation for this ridge line. Anyhow, I'm not going to spend a ton of time doing this tonight. I just think it's... Hey, every little bit is going to count for something here. Cut out for me over here because I need to build this whole thing up. Like, I really don't want any part of this. Like, I think I would want this to be the absolute lowest height of this ridge. So I want to ultimately kind of elevate this whole thing up to that level. I think this is one of the areas that we dug out a whole bunch of gravel too. So I've made my job even harder by relieving this place of all of its gravel. Yeah, I think our next task, once Rosinka's back on, we'll probably do some wither skeleton farming. See if we can't get a couple heads. Okay, let's spread this out. Alright, probably gonna need to sleep here in a sec. Okay, let's go ahead and sleep before we get our asses exploded by a creeper. Actually, yes, I will fly out from right here. Oh, hey, Mr. Skeleton. One lone skeleton, huh? Wonder how that guy got through. Alright. Oh, got definitely more I need to do back here even. Okay, so come back here. So that's where this side is a little bit more of a sheer cliff face, which is really okay. But you know what? I think I want to take some of this stuff down.
Hello.
Oh, welcome back.
Thank you.
I am just doing a little bit of terraforming, and I figure here in a little bit when you're ready we can run to the nether and try to get us some skulls.
Sounds like fun. I'll just grab the rest of my shit out of these chests.
Okay. Alright, there we go. Yeah, bring this down, make this little spire. As much of a thing.
I still think we need to go and torch every single block in the Darklands.
Yeah. Fortunately, I don't find myself over there too often. And soon I'm going to have this impenetrable ridge line so that my base will have, like, ultimate safety.
I don't find myself over there all that often either, I just think it would be funny.
It would be. I wonder when the last time Sierra was over there was.
I don't know. But I kind of like the idea of him doing it and then him logging on a little bit later on and just being like...
Yeah. Alright.
I am, however, ready whenever you are.
Okay. Let me just place a few more thingies here. Yeah, my sword has all the good stuff on it. Looting 3.
Oh, I'm gonna have to swap my sword out, but I can do that when we get there.
Cool.
No Matt tonight.
Nope. Nope, sounds like we don't have... No Matt, no Dan, no Snow.
No Snow.
Where is everyone?
I sent Snow a message.
Yeah. Yeah, I
He's on Do
can't...
Not Disturb at the moment, so I don't think he got it. Or like got the...
Yeah, I can't blame people for not quite having the same burning passion for Minecraft as I have.
No. Me either. But it would be nice to have some more people to play with.
It would.
Which, for anyone who's out in Twitch chat, was not an invitation. Please do not ask.
Yep. Alright. Almost out of blocks here. Glad I finally found a use for all this cobblestone. I mean, I hate to throw blocks away, so I end up just filling up just endless double chests full of cobblestone. And now I'm actually doing a big enough terraforming project that it can serve as the bulk material that I need to build up this area with before I cover it all in dirt.
Okay, so that's vaguely concerning.
Hmm.
Where is my boner killer?
Hmm.
There it is. Is that one of them? Yes. It was in my armory box instead of my drawers box. I was a little bit concerned about that.
Yeah, especially when I don't go a little while with playing, I don't know, I realize I like flip-flop where I put certain things. Like I have an ultra valuables chest, and then I have like my bug out box with all my critical stuff, and there are just certain items that I can never make up my mind which one they go in, and then I have a mini panic attack anytime I go to look for them.
Do you think Aria'd object if I borrowed a stack of cobblestone from her?
I don't think so.
I just realized I don't have any like blocks in my inventory to go on my hotbar, and that seems like a really good way of dying.
Yeah, I mean, you know me, I always keep stack of cobblestone, stack of dirt in my inventory. Okay, last 3 stacks.
I get super paranoid in the nether because Sierra used to, whenever we'd go like hunting with the skellies or whatever, he always was hitting pigmen, like purposefully. So I got very good at just like going up by 4 blocks really quickly.
Yeah. I'm too much of a chicken to do that intentionally.
Well, I think he was more trying to get me, but the thing was, once I was out of the way, they'd literally just, like, at one point he had about 30 of them chasing him around and a guard. It was
Man.
freaking the funniest thing I've ever seen. It was just like instant karma.
That sounds stressful.
I mean, it probably was for him. For me, it was hilarious.
I'm sure he was having a moderately good time. Okay, last stack here. And last 10 blocks. There we go, made some progress in this. Yeah, even if it wasn't much, every little session I get out here counts for something.
It does.
Okay, I think I am... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna head straight to the nether.
Yeah.
I'm good to go.
Yeah. Do you need fire resistance potions?
Not opposed to them. I like if they're there, I'll use them. But I don't have any.
I've got a heap, so I will give you some.
Awesome. Alright, so we go through here. There we go.
Help yourself.
Oh wow, thank you. I'll just take 3. Okay, that's right, we got Snow's pathway. Trying to remember if we built... I don't think we built anywhere we can climb up on this. We'll have to... Oh, you know what? I should have probably taken my wings off. Oh well. Gotta have a little bit of risk.
Oh my god, there's like 4 or 5 wither skellies over here. It's gonna keep shooting.
Okay. I'm doing my bow and my offhand so I can get the looting for my sword on my bow. Alright, none there.
Nope.
First few of many.
Nothing down there. It's so dark in the nether. Watch.
Yeah.
My brightness is at full thing. I don't think my texture pack is working. Video settings. Graphics. Where do I go from resource packs?
Options, and then resource packs on the bottom left.
Yeah. That's the one that I want. Whoosh. Yep, that's made things a tiny bit brighter. Oh, that's right, because I had to create a whole new profile. Like when 1.15 came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Where is everybody?
I don't know. I'm gonna try to run to this end.
I have no idea which direction you ran in. But I'm hearing things die. There's not even any like pigmen or blaze or... Oh, there's a blaze here.
Yeah, I think it'll just take a minute for them to get going. I think we need to run to like one end of the nether fortress so that we're far enough away for them to start spawning in some of those pockets.
But you could always run over to the other nether fortress as well.
That's true. I like that this one is all safeified.
Yeah, the other one's a bit of a death trap.
No, there's a pigman at least. Something there.
What do you hear?
No, still nothing over there. All right, let's go run over this side.
Hey, have you been able to access the control panel on MC Pro hosting?
I don't think I've tried to in a little bit.
Because I've been trying to because I wanted to reset the server the other day and I couldn't, like, it kept coming up with an error message.
Oh, huh. Well, I'll have to remember to try logging in and... What's up with that?
No either.
Alright. Where, oh where could our wither skellies be?
Not even any magma cream.
Alright, I'm gonna run back to the start. Sit there for just a tad bit. Oops, that's right, I have a bow and arrow. Oh, I think one spawned.
BRB.
Okay. Alright, we're starting to get some spawns here. Okay, regular skeleton. We do not want any of them. Just go ahead and run to the end here. Give them just a little bit of time. God, those guys fucking jump really high. At least I'm getting some magma cream. Normally we have a lot better go at this. I don't know why it doesn't want to spawn us any wither skeletons. Nice. Ho-ho! Got him over that ridge. That was awesome. There we go. Here's another one. Come on, guy. Alright, you are going to give me your skull. Huh! Huh! No. No skull.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Oops.
Ah, there we go.
Anything spawned in? Oh, hi, pigman. There's not even really blaze floating around by the looks of things.
Yeah, I just finally got a few spawns coming in. Ooh, here we go. 2 there. Yep, just a bunch of coal.
That blaze is way too close to a pigman.
Just get that blaze rod. Okay, well, I guess we can... Let's go back. Pick a corner, I guess, and stand a little further away for a little bit. I've just been running to the end of this little corridor up on the roof here. Ooh, man, my back is hurting.
Ghast over there. Oops.
Alright, I see one over here. This one will drop a skeleton, I just know it. No.
Anything? Yeah. I think I want to make myself a decent axe for this kind of stuff.
A fighting axe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never really used an axe as a weapon. I mean, they're supposed to be the best, right?
I just want it for the a sword when it swings can hit stuff. Whereas, like other stuff, not just the stuff that you're aiming for. Did I actually kill that?
Yes, you did.
Nice.
Hello, bunch of Endermen up. A flock of Endermen.
Yeesh. There's nowhere sacred from those bastards.
Huh. That didn't work out. Okay, back over here.
Oh,
And come on, Enderman, come on, Enderman.
my fire resistance potion wore off. I generally, like, they're not that expensive to make, and we've now got an auto brewer on Christmas that makes them, so now I just drink them all the way round,
Nice.
rather than risk me freaking out when I'm, like, falling in lava or some shit and actually having to remember to, you know.
Yeah. You have all the magma cream in the world.
I need more, which was in part why I was like, let's go raid the nether. But I haven't even seen any of those QB bastards. The other thing that we probably should do if we want wither spawns is try and knock out these flames, because they'll be creating light.
Don't mind me. I'm just running and having exploding balls after me.
I swear to God I hit him then. Way!
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, fire everywhere. Oh shit. That escalated quickly.
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay.
Seriously though, where are all the spawns?
No. They do seem like they're a little slower than they were in the past.
Maybe they changed something with the way that wither skellies spawn.
That's possible. I mean, I know they only spawn if the light level is low, and they only spawn on actual nether fortresses, like on the structures themselves. Maybe there's... Or I wonder if there's just other mobs loaded that are, you know, filling up the mob cap.
Do you want to just duck over quickly to the other fortress and see if there's anything over there?
Which way is that?
This way.
Wait, hold on.
So come down this stairs. Doesn't look like there's anything over here. Oh, there's blaze. Why are there two ender chests here? But like, I would expect to be seeing this many blaze over there too.
Yeah. Well, I had one little spot there where a whole bunch of them spawned. Scary.
I don't get why there's two of these chests here though. Like, that just makes no sense.
Yeah, that's kind of bizarre. Probably just as well off just staying at the other one.
Yeah. No, that was it. I just wanted to see what the spawns were like over here. Like if it's...
Yeah. Well... No, that's right. This is the one. Well, hopefully, having gone over this way, there will be a few more over here now.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Sierra and I used to go hunting. We used to go like backwards and forwards between the two.
Hmm. Anything?
There's 3 of them down there in a blaze.
Nope, no head for me.
None for me either. Why you no spawn anything, game?
Well, I'm gonna go up here, run to the end over here, and then run back. Usually when I run down here, stand here for like 20 seconds, run back, something spawned. It's not often wither skeletons, but it's at least something usually.
We should do it with a farm. At some point.
Yeah. Yeah, don't you need a specific like nether fortress area to like a specific like big flat surface of a certain dimension?
Yeah, you do. There's one over here. No head.
Where?
Yeah, you do. I actually feel like that might be where it would be worth having a copy of the server files. And legit just flying around in creative to find one, because you could literally spend like 600 years, you know, looking for the perfect bloody fortress to do it, and if you're putting all of that work in.
Yeah.
You know, like, you might as well find the perfect fortress to start with.
Yeah. I mean, was it one of the things we would need to do would be to like slab everything up around it, right?
Yeah. Just stuff like that, so like it'd be really handy just to fly around and find that one fortress that's like built over a lava lake, or mostly a lava lake or something like, you know.
Yeah. Okay, let's just go back to the end of this hallway again for a minute.
I mean, we could theoretically do it around here. Like, use this one, but we just have to do a lot of slabbing or a lot of perimeter work.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be totally opposed to, like, stripping the entire thing out. Literally just having a big box that was, like, totally spawn-proof.
Yeah. It'd definitely be a big undertaking to get all the surrounding areas slabbed. I know me and Matt did a fair bit of that around our nether fortress. It did seem to help, like once we got enough of it slabbed, I don't know, I felt like we were getting slightly more wither skeletons. Well, let's run over to the other one.
Pissed off ghast here somewhere. Oh, with the skelly rattles. Where?
Right here.
Oh, there he is.
Nope, nothing. Damn.
I'm glad you were with me. I would have still been looking for it because, like, I've got subtitles up and it was telling me something was rattling near me.
Oh yeah.
But I would have been too busy trying to figure out where it was coming from.
Yeah. Alright, do we get anything here now? Come on.
Man, there's literally nothing here. Well, there's a blaze somewhere, apparently.
Is there like a possibly a chunk loaded somewhere in the nether?
I don't think so. Like, not unless it's glitched out.
Yeah, it just seems like the volume of spawns is just significantly lower than it ever was in the past.
Oh shit. What if we reset the server? That's a little bit more concerning. I can't see anything. Everything is literally on fire.
Okay, I am going to get... Oh, I guess I'm just getting the gunpowder. Is there no gas tier? No gas tier. Boo.
Oh, there's a bunch of skellies though.
Oh, that's good. Oh, finally, we got a lot of them.
Need to eat.
Nice to finally get a few.
Did we get head from anybody?
Not me.
No me.
Oh man, this game really wants to be stingy tonight. Come
I thought
on.
that we killed enough to get at least one.
I know. Statistically, we should have one by now. am I doing on arrows? 62 arrows, okay. Alright, well, I guess I will head to the other one now. Fingers crossed.
The other thing too is that if we like do the whole creative thing and fly around or spectator or whatever looking for for nether fortresses, we're not actually loading chunks on this world, which will probably be a very good thing when we want to go for the new nether update in the next thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That nether update is going to be awesome. We're going
Man,
to actually be able to have the nether as a viable place to have a base. Oh, here we go. There's a bunch down here. Alright, I'm feeling lucky. I'm feeling like one of these is... No? Did you get one?
hang on. No.
Dang. Guess not.
I always underestimate how much food you go through when doing nether stuff, like this sort of stuff.
Yeah. That's because those stupid blazes just hit us so frequently. Guess I'll take my last fire resistance potion now.
Do you want more?
Yeah. Whenever it's convenient.
I'm wondering if we retreat a safe distance and then just restart the server and see if that helps with anything.
Okay.
Well, my thought being is maybe if there's a lazy chunk that's loaded somewhere,
Yeah. Yeah, it's
if we
worth a
restart,
shot.
that might kill it. I think this was the command. You ready?
Hold on, let me... yes, and I'm gonna step away for just a...
Oh no, that was not the right one.
too.
Where is it?
I think it's restart, please, isn't it? There.
Cool. I must have just, wrong number button thing. Let me know when you're logging back in anyway.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Connection refused.
Oh no.
Oh, I wonder if I have to re-log into Minecraft. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
me too.
Hold on, let's do that. Quit game.
Nope. Can you get on?
I'm still waiting for Minecraft to boot back up.
Yeah, because I am struggling. Nope. Connection refused.
Oh. Okay, well.
Would it be worth trying to get into the MC Pro hosting thing and see what that's about?
Yeah, that's what I am going to try to do.
I haven't been able to access the control panel though for
Oh,
ages.
I get a 404 error.
Yeah, that's what I've been getting. I'm wondering though if it meant that we had to update to their new control center.
Go
But
to
I also couldn't log into
multi-craft.
that.
My servers. Go to one control center. Let's try that.
I wonder if we just got moved over onto that and nobody noticed.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? I don't remember any of this.
Wait, could you actually get into it?
Hold on. Is it gonna let me in? Okay, go to server. Okay,
Oh.
come on. Okay, dashboard. About dashboard. Pick a server type. I don't want to pick a server type. I want to manage my server. View servers. The nursing home. Go to server.
Okay, so this is really weird. I can't seem to get into the control panel for the one control center. It's saying that my email address doesn't exist.
Oh, that's weird. Man, hold on. It's saying your server has successfully been imported from Multicraft. Just to make sure everything's alright, please reload the type and version of your server. Oh god, are you fucking serious? How am I?
Does that mean that we've lost our server?
It shouldn't. Vanilla 1.14.4. Install? Dude, I am so confused. I am like so confused right now.
You may need to actually add me to your to the server thing. My name's just Rasinka1984 on there.
Okay. I don't know why it's asking me to do this. Delete? No, I don't want to delete anything. No, I don't want to do that. Install server type, choose another. Server type installing. You will be updated shortly once this... The node is currently offline. Actions cannot be performed on it. What?
Well,
Oh
what
my
do you want to do
god.
now? Because I don't think we can sit here and fight with these guys for like...
Well, shit.
Man, it's obviously like some stupid hour of the night in the States, so...
Yeah.
Do you want to spend like the next 40 minutes or something fucking around on WoW, or doing something on your server, or...
I don't know.
calling it here? I don't really, like, yeah. It's up to you.
I want to click on a couple of these other options here and just see if it'll let me do anything. Backups. Configuration server type. Because, yeah, we were 1.14.4.
I haven't been able to access the my server things though for like a few days.
I'm going to be not very happy if they ended up
Moving us over to this new
Yeah.
one without telling us.
Yeah, it's like, do I have anything in my Gmail about this? See, pro hosting.
Hopefully there's a reasonably recent backup floating around.
Yeah, Discord support. Da, 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 da. I don't understand why this is happening. I literally have nothing in my email, like... I just get error 404. Go to my profile. No.
Yeah.
Control panel. Oh, when did you start noticing this?
Like, probably a week ago.
Like 1 week
I just
ago?
assumed...
Okay.
Could be more than that though, like, that was just the last time I tried to access it, and I just assumed I was having like internet problems, so I didn't think too deeply on it. And then yesterday I tried to, and then I was like, well, I'm going to be chatting to Zeus, you know, tomorrow.
Yeah. So yeah, it says the nursing home. I mean, it's still here. It's like they have... Man, I don't know. Maybe this is just bad timing. Maybe they're in the middle of like swapping over to this new stupid control panel thing.
Yeah.
So server selector, my servers. Sorry, Twitch. Importers, type, subdomain, dashboard. And they all take me here and they just say pick server type. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time here. It will be updated shortly once the server is finished installing. Alright, so I stay on this page now. I'm not ready to give up yet.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Your server is ready. Enjoy. Okay. Here we go. I'm here. I'm in the new control panel. It's all here.
Nice.
Node,
Can you
Los
please
Angeles, California.
Can you please add me?
Let me see. I don't remember how. I certainly will. I mean, you should still be added. That's what I don't understand.
No, because I had to create a new account in order to update to the new one. Like, it wouldn't let me put my old one in for whatever reason.
Okay. Why did it wipe everyone though? This should have at least migrated it. Fuck.
And I'm not sure how to like find out where you tell me because I don't have a server. Like,
Well, I'll need to figure that out. They've changed everything here. Like, it's...
yeah.
I can't. I'm going to start it right now. Your server started successfully, it said. Still says can't connect.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to.
I wonder if the connection info is different. Let's...
Oh, fuck. I think this is an old backup.
Wait, what?
Like, this is an old copy of the server.
Wait, you're able to connect to it? Oh.
Yeah, but it's like old.
Is it? Like, how old are we talking here?
I don't know, but
Let's look at my tree. No, the tree's good.
just want to go check something. Because I built a villager breeder. Because my cats are gone. I had a bunch of cats.
Dude, what the hell is happening?
Yeah, my villager breeder and everything that I worked on last week is gone.
Okay, hold on. Let me look down. I want to see if okay.
You know what? That's fine.
Well, so all... Okay, hold on. Before we...
Yeah, no, everything pretty much. I don't know when this last update was.
It's... everything we did tonight, it's missing, and obviously what you've done in the last few weeks, but it's basically from my from where I last logged in, like it looks like it has all the last bit of work I did. The Christmas tree is done, all the terraforming that I did is done. I'm gonna disconnect. Let me go through here and
Yep.
jar file world. Your world, see whitelist, difficulty on game mode, survival, server type, backups. Is there something in backups? Imported from Multicraft, backup 2019-04-29. No, that's not right. This doesn't make sense. FTP file access.
I regret suggesting that we reset it now. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, I don't think we would have had any way to know. Okay, go back home. I'm gonna stop the server.
I might just send a quick message to Sierra and ask him if he had any what his most recent backup was.
Okay, well, I think at this point I am probably just gonna kill the stream. It's late enough. I think I might just spend some time just kind of doing some research on this, see if I can get this stuff pulled back.
Yeah.
And I might, what I might do too is just, this is like the beta of the new thing, and it looks like there's these 404 errors to the legacy site.
Yeah, which is annoying as all fuck.
So it might just be that there's an outage. So that's why I want to kind of keep the server shut down from this new MC Pro hosting panel.
Yeah.
And then maybe just in a couple of days we'll look back and maybe it'll let us log into the original one.
Yeah. I don't really know enough about the technical side of things, but if push comes to shove, do you want to write me a tweet that I can hit up fucking MC Pro Hosting on Twitter if they're not being particularly helpful anywhere else? Because I'm more than happy to be like, hey guys, we're having, but I need to know exactly what it is to, write in the thing.
Yeah, I'll let you know. I need to do a little bit of digging and we'll see.
That's fair.
Oh well, at least we got a little bit of time in. Hopefully we are able to recover.
Yeah,
we shall see.
So too.
Sorry, folks on Twitch, whoever's still there. Appreciate you hanging out. And yeah, I'll be back in a couple of nights. Peace out.
Thank you.